you look at the numbers on that game, and the quality of shots were not good for France. It's just they have the best goal scorer on the planet, and Mbappe, and his 2 goals came on very low expected goal shots. But that's what he does, and that's what the best strikers in the world will do. When they get a chance, however small or not great it is, they can capitalize. But I mean, if you ask Poland before the game, like, hey, you're going to limit France to 1.37 expected goals and 1 big chance in this game, you got to expect Poland's going to be thrilled to take that. So they just didn't have the offensive quality to counter and be able to keep up with France if they do score. England obviously does have offensive capabilities to do that. So I have to think that if France do score, England's not going to be intimidated by that, and they can at least try to punch back. Poland just really didn't have a chance. The one worry I have for England is, yes, they got here to 3-0 win versus Senegal, but I have to wonder how that match would have played out had Senegal striked first. Senegal had the best chances early on in that game. England made a couple of dumb mistakes in their own end, gifted Senegal a couple chances that they just couldn't capitalize on. If you do it against France and Mbappe's back there, he's going to capitalize on those. So they got to clean that up. And I really wonder if, Senegal had scored first in that game, how that plays out. But they didn't. England scored. Momentum quickly changed, and pretty much it was over from that point on. So they got to be careful on their own pitch, or their own side of the pitch, and not make some stupid mistakes like that. But the last thing I'll say is Kevin mentions this guy's name throughout our shows or throughout the season. I got to say England's best or at least most important player this tournament has to be Declan Rice. And, Kevin might frown upon me saying that, but he's been very, very good and very important for this team this year. And he's going to be obviously very, very important as they lean on him and controlling what happens with when France have the ball. But listen, if Southgate develops the right game plan here and they can control Mbappe, they can win. So I agree with Kevin. I think taking England's, he suggested taking 2 advance. I'll say, screw it, go money line, 2-1 on your number, plus 200 or 205. Maybe you can get on England to win this thing in 90 minutes is very, very good value, and they look like they can actually make that jump this year. So I just played a value play here. I think England has a pretty good price, and I'll back them on this one.